Captain's log, star date 0926201917.0. Starship Enterprise B's log. So I got a couple short updates for you all. I'm trying out the new camera. That's supposed to be 720p in this new laptop. The specs on this are amazing. It was supposedly going to be an i5. It turns out to be an i7. The RAM was supposed to be 12 gigs. It is 16 gigs. I checked the system, and it has a 720 to 1080p camera. It has Wi-Fi and Windows 10. Now, I'm navigating Windows 10 okay. So, I spent all night last night basically downloading some applications. I got LibreOffice, OpenOffice. Found out there's MS Office on this free. They added some other stuff to it. So this is one of these top of the line computers. It's got, instead of a dedicated 2 gigs of RAM, it's got 3 gigs for gaming. So this is a gaming rig. It's made by Lenovo. It's got a 1 terabyte hard drive. So I really cannot complain at all of the purchase that my family did for me. Now, this is, like I said, is a short video. I've uploaded everything I could. I have to upload my Word docs, my file that I'm working on to Google Drive. I use Google products. I'm not really a big fan of Microsoft products, so but I can clearly state the only thing I don't like, and I think the CD-ROM drive, DVD, Blu-ray drive will slow down eventually, is it will work properly. Right now, it sounds really noisy, so I've been recalibrating it with games and with etc. But I haven't had much time for myself because I've been working on spreadsheets that I've been done out of 99. I got 21 to go. I'll probably get it all done by Sunday and then refreshing it until payday, which is, I think payday is a Wednesday, isn't it? And a Thursday. So then by Thursday, I should have most of the spreadsheets updated, no questions asked. Nothing to report with the management company yet. Lawyer said I should go ahead and travel, but the ticket's 111, so hopefully it'll go down. But if it doesn't, we'll be letting the lawyer know as well. So, anyways, I got my spreadsheets done. I'm really loving this computer. The other one's in the repair shop. That's already going to be costing, as a backup, it will be costing some money. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all. That I'm doing everything I can. Tonight's dinner is going to be a little Cornish game hen. Like I said, I spent a lot of time installing my software that I need. I'm getting used to the Microsoft's version of Windows Assistant. So it's been coming in handy, as well. So a couple things I want to share with you. I secured a storage shed just in case. Boxes taken care of. Packing tape taken care of. Jose, my saint, who decided to help me, sent me money, and I still owe Dinky about $30 or $32 for shipping, so I'll send 35 to her. Then I will start getting things put together for another computer and a TV if I'm still around. But this computer has been just amazing, with everything it's been doing. Um, you know, um, so another thing is I called Walmart for the layaway setup, making sure we have everything we needed for layaway. And basically, etc. So a couple stories for you all. Now, Jose, my saint, gave me money. I put it away. And so one of the things that happened was Sunday morning, I went out and secured these things, because I told Jose in a letter that I was securing these things. And what I did was is I took myself to breakfast with Chloe, and Chloe was really tired, so Chloe went home and slept. But she heated up her breakfast later, and then Sunday night Sunday I was working my butt off, and so Sunday night I went to Herb's. It's a tavern. Wasn't gonna buy any booze. This money was strictly for emergencies and stuff, and I went to get some food, about $15, and they didn't have it. So I ended up at Haley's, which had fish and chips. They're not bad, but they're not great. The bait shop next door that's owned by Haley's does a better job at fish and chips. So I went over and got fish and chips, but I still have 4 places left to try for fish and chips. So, the goal is, first a month, I want to try some fish and chips, but the other problem is I have all these expenditures. Now Chloe's cleaning, unpacking, and just in case, and we're really busting our ass trying to get things moving along, and then Christmas is coming, so I'm trying to get that set up and so forth and so on. So, between layaway and movies and video games and everything else, and this computer, I've never had a computer this good. So, like I told Dinky, I'm smiling ear to ear. Thank you, Dinky, because I just frankly, I like what I see, and last night I was installing a couple things, and so I have an announcement to make, a little funny story. So yesterday I told Chloe wanted popcorn, and I said go to the store and get me popcorn and a cherry soda. I drink cherry soda from time to time. Well, what happened is she turned around and she got to the store, and I told this to Dinky and a couple other people. Doesn't listen. And I told her the money that I put aside was not for anything but the truck, the boxes, the packing tape. And the boxes are pretty much free because it's a grocery store, but the packing tape and so forth. So what happened is yesterday, while waiting for the computer, we thought it was pinched because no one can find it. It had a destination scan, but it wasn't said load on truck or out for delivery. So the UPS guy was panicked and messaged, the company, and the company's like, oh. So instead, they delivered it right to our door. And Chloe was out when it came in. And when she came home, she says, I know your computer is stolen. I'm so sorry, Rita, and presented me with a bottle of whiskey. Now, with me, I'm just like, I don't need the whiskey, okay? I've had enough whiskey in my life to know whiskey is not that healthy. And everyone turns around and says, "Oh yes, whiskey's a good thing to do. Whiskey's great." And so I got this whiskey on my table that I'm not drinking, and I mean, literally, I feel bad because I'm basically accounting for every penny that's spent that Saint Jose sent me, and I don't want him thinking I'm spending money foolishly. I mean, breakfast and dinner was one thing because, and I told him in my letter I picked up McDonald's, but as you all know, a lady picked us up and drove us to Safeway and then back to the ferry terminal. I gave her a few dollars for gas, and she's like, I'll make use of it for lunch. So everything I've been doing it for accounting reasons. And because of it, if Jose wants a spreadsheet on the accounting, I'll give it to Jose. The thing is I don't want to spend his money foolishly. It's not there for spending foolishly, and so, et cetera, et cetera. So that's something I wanted to bring up to you all. So, but I did my spreadsheets. I'm getting them caught up. I'm uploading them to Google Drive. I also got Dropbox now, which is 3 years at 50 gigs they gave me. And then that something cloud service, But, I usually just, yeah, I mean, if the government ever wanted to know what my spreadsheets are, they're just going to find and update video game, movie, music prices. I got a project I'm going to be working on next month once a printer comes in, and I'm going to print. But, let's not get a hold of ourselves too big. I got a couple another announcements to make. So I saw the manager yesterday, and the manager's like, I said, when do you want our paperwork? We have the paperwork, half the paperwork for our research. And he says, oh, you need to give it to the new manager when she's ready. Well, apparently he's basically stepping down. Basically, he can't handle 5 buildings, so they're basically putting someone else in. And I said, "Oh, I heard about that." And he says, "How?" And I says, "Oh, I have my sources." When he asked me about it, I said, "Look, I'm keeping my mouth shut. That man, and we talked about it, and he understood. But he also said the research might not happen because the management company, the only card they can play is one card. But the other thing is they got to either contact my lawyer, which my lawyer wrote a letter basically saying for all future correspondences, contact me. So, the lawyer, his name is Brendan. So we got that set up. So with everything working out, I don't know what's going on because today's the 26th, and I'm afraid they're just going to say no reasonable accommodation, you're out, and then we're screwed. So, Chloe's panicked a bit with her panic attacks because you know that's the way it is. So, anyways, so I thought I would share that with you all, because it is a really good um thing to talk about, and with it being fall, I'm kind of concerned, but not too concerned yet, until we hear the moment of truth. But the lawyer will fight for me. So, anyways, other than that, I got layaway set up. I got everything done. I'm still waiting for hear from Jose about Christmas, what he wants for Christmas. He's just a saint. But yeah, I mean, literally, I don't know which way to turn or go, and I don't know if I should go take my trip down to Portland and get my heart looked at and my glasses, or put it on hold. I mean, I'm literally in a conundrum. So, so to me, I'm looking forward to doing my spreadsheets and getting them done. Tomorrow we have an appointment with a closed therapist. He's going to sit down and argue with me over diagnoses again. They're all jackasses when it comes to diagnoses, But otherwise, there's nothing more to report right now because of the issues going on. So, like I said, I got to get ready to cook dinner. Chloe wants to finish her cleaning, and then we want to relax the night away quietly. And I might take a short snooze and play games when I get up. It's just been a busy day with spreadsheets, and and the other thing is I took the liberty of downloading Elder Scrolls Online. I'm a free member for one of the games. They have Somerset and Morrowind and Elsewire, which is more money. And so, if I want those three, I got to pay, which I might. It just depends on how I like the Tamriel edition. And then the other problem I have is, you know, is you know, I downloaded a whole bunch of stuff from BattleNet, so my hard drive is a little full. But some of these patches for World of Warcraft and Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2 and they're just so low. It's so big, So it took a while, and then when Elder Scrolls was loading, 9:30 this morning, I got it done at like 1:30 because I plugged it into the Ethernet plug into my desktop, and I just downloaded it faster that way instead of using Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi would have taken a long time. So I got that done. Chloe's been kind of cranky about Elder Scrolls Online. Wow, and it's like, look, if I play these, I play these. Right now, I'm not playing these because I have other issues to take care of, which is my spreadsheets and other things, and so I'm trying to work on things with Chloe's mom. And I told Chloe's mom to Chloe to call her mom, check in with her, because Chloe's mom's concerned with Chloe, to a point, because Chloe's worried about losing the home, and so am I. So this morning I got up, walked out in the harbor, and she was having a panic attack, so we had to turn around and leave. And I was trying to enjoy a dip and to calm down, because the manager's like, oh, well, that's up to the new manager and the management company. Thing is, it isn't up to it. You need to just bite the bullet, and just basically message me and say yay or nay, and they're not doing it. So anyways, so I got projects to do tomorrow, projects to do over the week, and projects all the way up to payday. And then, once payday is done and bills are paid, I got more projects to do, and then I need to catch up. So technically, my spreadsheet's been delayed, and so I got the computer finished, get repaired, train ticket if possible, vet taking care of everything. And so by the time I get done, um, it's just overwhelming, right before Christmas. So, with that said, everyone, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. There's nothing much to report right now. So I'm gonna sign off. So, uh, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. So some fun even for the family, including your service dogs and your bunnies. Hit that bell notification for new content updated every day or whenever I get around to it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Captain's Log out, NCC 1701B, USS Enterprise B. This transmission ends now.